Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone around the world. Welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video featuring your girl, Spirit. Coming at you guys with a very, very spicy build today in the form of Devour Hope, Dark Devotion, Rapid Brutality, and Furtive Chase. Excuse me. It is what it is. Now, we are using one of the brand new perks in the game of Dead by Daylight that came from Xenomorph. You should hop back over the pallet here. In which Rapid Brutality is going to be one of the best in-slot perks for Spirit. I tell you what, man, it's so good. And the reason being, which I don't think a lot of people are covering, she did not double back. Well played. It goes hand in hand with our add-ons. And by add-ons, I'm talking about... I already saw you back here, so I don't know what you're doing. Just chilling, hanging out? Alright, cool. We get the add-on, the brown comb, which allows us to activate our power a little bit quicker. The white-haired ribbon, yellow add-on, which allows us to activate our power quicker. It is very, very strong, because as soon as you M1 a survivor, you gain a haste buff, right? Which that in itself is no surprise, because that's how Rapid Brutality works. As soon as you hit a survivor with an M1 by any means necessary, injured, healthy, doesn't matter, you gain a 10% increased haste buff, but you lose bloodlust. Now, in our regard, with an add-on that allows us to activate our power quicker, guess what? We move 10% faster at all times once we M1 a survivor. So if we can get into our power faster with these add-ons, we can make better use of the haste buff, which makes sense. Now, if you want to swap out the green add-on, feel free. You can slap on baseball cap, mother-daughter ring, go zoom if you want. She ain't paying attention. Cool. We did stop 2 early gens. We got a little bit of pressure out of the way there, which is really, really good. But once we hook this survivor, we should lose the other gen on the upstairs level here. There it goes. Which is not much else we can do about it in that regard. Now, when it comes to the other perks here, we are running perks in which you don't generally see in Dead by Daylight, let alone on Spirit. And the way these perks are going to work, I opted for a build that gave us a ridiculous amount of movement speed all the time, if able to. Once we get 2 tokens, we get haste buff from Devour Hope. There you go. And then, once a survivor gets hooked, i.e. your survivor, or sorry, not survivor, but your obsession gets hooked, you gain undetectable, and you gain a haste buff, which is very, very strong, because you're moving faster. Hence the haste buff yet again, which you should always have, no matter what, throughout the game. Nice try. We'll get this down here real quick. There we go. And you also keep that haste buff, by the way, even when you are carrying a survivor. This is our obsession. So you gain the undetectable, and then you gain another haste buff. Now be mindful, though, your undetectable status does not mask your phasing sound on Spirit, but it does get rid of your red stain and your aura, which is very, very good when you're trying to mind game. Hey, friend. And then keep in mind, once you get up to 3 tokens with Devour Hope, and you hit an obsession to gain that undetectable status, feel free to walk at survivors who are on gens. You don't have to phase, because they don't know you're there, considering undetectable, and now you have 1-hit downs due to Devour Hope, which is very, very good. There you go. Just going for the unhook here, which is fine. We don't need the token at this point. We already have 1-hit downs. Exposure statuses. There you go. This will be stage 4. Or not stage 4, but 4 tokens. And now we go back to our totem as quickly as we can. We get the haste buff from the obsession with Furtive Chase. Mega early. Take that. The other survivor should go for the unhook there, if I had to guess. Oh, you poor things. You tried so hard. Where's she at? Or maybe she's not going for the unhook. She has no idea. Oh, she gonna learn today. But either way, we're gonna dive into game number 2. Yes, this was a very, very spicy build, I'm trying to tell you. It worked out in our favor. I got to show you guys a lot of different scenarios, but I've been playtesting with this all morning, actually. trying out different things. This is a build in which I don't generally like to run. When it comes to Spirit, I don't normally like running Dark Devotion. Unless I'm running Infectious Fright or all those sort of things. But other than that, you know, we're slapping on Save the Best for Last. But I was like, what else can we use that gives us benefits for our obsession? Why not try it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, diving into another one. Back on everybody's favorite map in the game. You know, I have no idea why this map's still here. It hasn't been changed. This map sucks, but each their own. We'll come at you guys with Dark Devotion, Devour Hope, Furtive Chase, and Rapid Brutality. But it might not be so bad considering where our totem is and how many gens we have on this side of the map. Difficulty with this map in Spirit is the fact that you cannot traverse the whole map with your power, generally, because you know you can't make it from point A to point B, which sucks. It's kind of like the Crows map with Spirit, you know, it's a little bit difficult depending on how you set it up. But with all these gens next to our totem right here, we are good to go. We have 1, 2, 3 right here, and the one in the main building. We have a nice 3-gen lock that we can actually do and protect our totem and hopefully win this game, depending on how these survivors do. Now I have to assume either Claudette or Leon know where this totem is, so we will be playing on this side of the map all game. Nice job. Leon got healed up. We're gonna go for Claudette here. We need to get this down as quickly as we can. Nice. Be mindful of this tile when you're playing with Spirit. I get looped here all the time on this tile. It's very, very tricky. There goes our first gen. Leon is back in the exact same spot as last time. Our second gen is gone. That should be the right one in the corner over there as well. Yep. That's fine. Hey, buddy. Definition of insanity, are you? Another survivor in the backside of the house. Just wanted to double check to see if anyone fell down from the roof, but I guess not. No shot. Come on now. Behavior, really? Yeah, she definitely knows this totem is here. So that sucks. We're not going to chase her all the way over there. I told you guys we don't care about that gen. I want to forcibly bring as many survivors to this area, to our gen lockdown as we possibly can. That way they'll play on this side of the map. See the scratch marks on the wall over there ahead of us? What up? Hey, Dark Devotion. Let's go, boys. Captain Pilot's back for your health. Yeah, heard me tell her. I tried to warn her. She didn't listen to me. Now, do keep in mind, this is our obsession. Therefore, when you hook her, you gain undetectable, you gain a movement speed buff, which is very, very good on Spirit. Especially when you have 3 tokens with Devour Hope. Or sorry, 2 tokens with Devour Hope, because you get a haste buff with Devour as well. And when you get 3 tokens, undetectable, haste buff, very, very scary. Especially when you have exposure status. Hey, buddy. This Leon really just... You just don't learn, boys. You're supposed to be the best Leon ever, man. Be the best Leon you can be. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. This is my 3rd token here. Our totem is still up. Okay, so there's that. My guess is she's on that gen that's far over in the corner there. She has to be. Cool. We'll take it. We'll kick this one as well. And Claudette was doing gens while injured. Yeah, she was. She's a champion. I take nothing away from you, but this is all your fault, by the way. You left my totem up. You didn't heal up. You're giving me my 4th stack. Now, as Spirit, of course, we're going to go straight back for that hook. Because we know they're over there. Yeah, they are. But in the situation when you have 3 tokens, this is your best course of action, 9 out of 10. Considering most survivors do heal under hook, once you get that 3rd token, you might as well traverse to that hook that they got unhooked from and go for those exposure statuses. That's going to be your best bet. You might be able to actually get 2 survivors down for your time invested, which is really, really huge. Got Leon back here on the back wall. Claudette did get unhooked, so I assume she's going to go break the totem. Just now, she definitely knows this Devour Hope, considering we one-shot Nia there a second ago. There's that. Yeah. Okay, I figured she would. But now she's dead for it, so that's okay. Again, remember, she caused this whole situation. So thank you. I appreciate it. That's 2 survivors out of the game. Alright, so we have 1 gen that has progress, which is this one right here. So in which they are trying to crank this gen out and get this out of the game, which is fine. But at the end of the day, my 3 gen lock is over there. This gen here, I don't really care too much about, but this is the only gen in which I know they're working on, so hey, it'd be what it'd be. She didn't go this far. She's still behind me somewhere. Right? Yeah, there you are. No shot. Well played. Well played. And she got me. She ran right through me. That was good. Definitely a skill difference there. I messed that up entirely. It's fine. I can admit it. It's okay. It happens. That's why I hate this darn tile, man. I already saw you. Nah, you don't get away from this one. She does have a pallet here, but we should be able to get this M1 and then end this game, which is fine. Because I hate this map as much as you guys at the end of the day. Hey, friend. Not this time. Right, so we'll get that Dark Devotion. We'll get that haste buff as well. And we'll just chill here. There we go. Good job, Nia. I'm glad you finally found a medkit. I appreciate you. Now, at the end of the day, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything. I can sit here on this hook and just let her go. But of course, you know, we're not going to do that. It be what it be. But in your situation, in a game like this, just overall in general, 2 gens left, 1 survivor on hook, 1 left, I would just sit there at the hook. There's no reason not to be fair. But I'm telling you, that is the smart play. It's the better play. It's what you should probably be doing. But overall, it's all right. It's all good. Because she's going to come back here and get this unhook, which she's already passed me, I think. Maybe? Hold up. And no crows over there. None of these gens have any progress. There goes the scratch marks right there, and she touched the gen. There she is. Now she's walking. A little bit too late for that. But overall, this has been Pawse Plays. Remember, guys, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe for future content when it comes to Dead by Daylight and all things spirit. And I will catch you guys in the very next episode. Stay safe out there. I'll see y'all later.